guys, so today is the 13th of July and I thought I would do a little vlog this week. I'm actually on holiday and I've got quite a lot of stuff happening. I know my local John Lewis is opening today and I'm very excited for bargains because they do so many brands that I love. So I'm going to go in and have a little look. This week I've got lots of stuff coming from Amazon, and in the past I've been an absolute avid for not ordering off Amazon. I really just feel so uncomfortable not supporting the high street, but I've kind of fallen into this like Amazon trap, so to speak, where I've ordered loads of stuff to do like a bit of a room renovation in here. So I've got a few things that I have had my eye on. I've ordered them. We've got some nice new bits and pieces. We're going to change some things around in here and do like a bit of a room revamp. Okay, so I just got back from town. I went to John Lewis. John Lewis was opening today for the first time since lockdown, and I know what the store's like in there. I shop in there quite often and you can often find some really amazing bargains, and today honestly it was like the whole store was filled with just crazy prices. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I picked up, but I'm not going to show you everything. I'm going to do a separate video for that just because there's quite a lot of stuff. I spent like £140. I think I saved like £300. Like, yeah, just a lot of money. Some things will go back because you can't try clothes on in the store at the moment. They don't have a fitting room available for like COVID reasons, so you basically have to like buy stuff, take it home, try it, and then if it doesn't fit you can bring it back into the store. So, you know, I'm just going to do that for the couple of things that I got. But yeah, I just want to show you a couple of things that I really loved that I found. And one of the things that I was just like, oh my gosh, I wanted this bag forever. So as you know, I am a big lover of the handbag range Matt and Nat. They do some amazing bags. They're all kind of made from like recycled plastics, and they're very sustainable and eco-friendly, and they're just a really great brand. I love their like marketing and all that kind of stuff, and they make gorgeous bags. So basically they had this saddle bag. It did come in lots of different colours. Now originally it was £110, but I picked it up for £22 for a new little like saddle bag. It's so cute. So basically inside you've just got like a big empty pocket. It's got it's got like a zip inside, and then it's got like a security zip on the back where you can unzip it and, you know, like put like important stuff in there. But I haven't had like a crossbody bag or over the shoulder bag or anything like that for the longest time, and I thought, you know what, for summer and, you know, like if I'm just popping into town, I've really got a few things to get, rather than taking my big Matt and Nat bag with me, I can take my mini one, and I just absolutely love it. I think it's so cute. And yeah, it's just really pretty, and like I said, I wanted this for ages. I can't believe the price that I picked it up for. It's such a good deal. So yeah, really happy with that. I mean, these are beautiful. I have always wanted a pair of shoes like this in this shape, but never found a pair where I've kind of gone, oh, I might be able to walk in those, I'm not sure. And I saw these and I thought, you know what, let's give it a go. Now these are from the brand Kin, which I think is another John Lewis brand, and they were, how much were they? £75. So they weren't like super as expensive as the other ones, but these actually only went down to £15, and I mean, these are gorgeous again. So really pointy, and then they've got this kind of like open bit at the front, and yeah, they've got like a little kind of like wedge, almost like a wedge heel. That's probably the smallest heel I think I have ever worn. They do actually feel very high when I put them on. I'm not sure I would ever be able to walk in them, but for £15. Hey guys, so I thought I would show you this. This is something that I bought on Amazon, and I was really interested in like trying this product out. I've seen quite a lot of kind of like room makeovers on a budget using kind of this sort of stuff, and I decided to go for this one. This is pink marble, and it's basically like a peel on, stick on wallpaper. Now basically you can only put it on like a really flat surface, and the reason I've got this, I'm going to do a couple of things in this, and then I might get a grey and do a couple of bits in grey, but this is like a pink marble effect, and I'm actually going to be kind of like upcycling or just kind of giving a new lease of life to a couple of things in my room. This here is a craft unit that I used to keep all my craft things in it. I used to do card making. I still absolutely love doing card making, but I don't really have very much time to do it, so it's basically all stored away and is also stored in some boxes and other places around the room. But this is basically like a hobby box, and it's just plastic. It's nothing particularly good, but for me it looks like what it is. It's cheap storage, and I thought I would try and do like marble drawers on the front, and then later on, if I feel brave enough, I'm going to get some rose gold spray paint and I'm going to spray this rose gold. Okay, so it's the next day of my little kind of like room transformation type thing. So yesterday you saw me basically start to play with the vinyl, and I redid my craft storage unit, which actually looks really good. I'm just going to show you down here what it looks like. So there you go, it's my little craft storage unit. I made a little picture yesterday actually. I found a photo frame that I had like an old print in, and then I decided I'd take the Poundland picture cards that I had and I put them in a frame just over here, so they look really cute. I really like them. And I finished off doing my like vinyling on the rose marble kind of like tabletops and stuff, which I will show you at some point. But for now I'm just going to change the lights on my walls. So basically I'm going to stop having them going down and have them going sideways, but I'm going to kind of like ruche them in the middle. So I don't know if it's going to work or not, or how it's going to work, but I'm going to have a go. Hey guys, so it is Saturday. Me and my sister have come out with the puppy to go to Trego Mills for the day. For those of you that don't know, Trego Mills is like the most random place in Devon. It literally has everything. So we will give you like a quick tour around, but basically you can't go in the shop here that's with dogs, but you can walk around the outside, and they've got like animals, they've got like little kind of like huts where you can get food. You can't really let your dog off the lead, but it's just like a nice kind of, I don't know, a random place you can go. It's a peacock. So we've just sat down for some fish and chips. So we got some fish and chips. And Haru, where are you? Where are you going, Haru? Say hello. Hello, Haru. Hi. Oh. So yeah, there's not really much to do here today, but we're going to do a few bits and pieces, and then we're going to go somewhere else. Oh my goodness, so I went into Trego Mills and it was the worst social distancing experience that I've ever had shopping so far. It was horrific. There was just nobody wearing any like PPE. There was no like signs on the floor really. There was like, the queuing was insane. There was just, everyone's just like, there's so many people in there, you just could not social distance at all. So I ended up like putting on a face mask and trying to be really careful, but oh, awful. So we're walking in the woods. I've kind of started picking up random bits of plants and flowers I've seen, and I'm like, oh, that's really pretty, oh, I could use that. So yeah, it's absolutely massive, and there's like a butterfly trail we're gonna go on. So we're doing like the butterfly walk. It's like a 4 mile walk, but we're going to try and cut it a bit shorter. And yeah, Haru's off the lead and going absolutely bananas. So yeah, it's going to be a fun little trudge round the woods. Where are you, Haru?
She's like, no. She's having great fun.
So we've just finished the butterfly trail, which was a 4-mile hike uphill. We are absolutely exhausted. We've just got back to the campsite and we're just having some well-deserved sit down, toilet break and water, and it has been the longest walk ever because it was super boring. Yeah. We literally saw nothing. Honestly, it was just path after path after path.
Actually, no, there was an interesting pond.
There was a pond
with a little waterfall.
And there was a butterfly. We saw one butterfly. We saw lots of butterflies, but they are very tiny. But yeah, it was a very long day, so I'm gonna end this here and I will see you later because I am exhausted. Hey guys, so today is Friday. I've got my friend Jamie coming round with his partner Steve, and they're coming to collect some bits that I was going to donate to charity, but they said that they actually wanted. So, you know, if you can't give it to a friend, what can you do? It's a really beautiful sunny day today, actually. It's really nice. So we're actually going to have like a social distancing, kind of sit in the park and chill out. And I'm guessing that's probably them. Hang on. No, not them. It was the postman. He's come and delivered me many parcels. So we've just got to take them back upstairs. Yeah, so where was I? Sorry. So basically my friend's coming round. They're going to come and collect some stuff. We're going to go and sit in the park and just kind of like catch up. We've not seen each other since November last year. So we're going to do that. We're gonna do that. So yeah, I thought we would catch up on how the room transformation is going. I've pretty much finished everything now. I've just got 1 or 2 things that I've still got yet to change, but I can't change them until my partner, my other half, Jack, until he does his bit in there, which will probably take another 6 months. So I thought, you know what, rather than wait 6 months and everything then just look not so new and gorgeous, then I will show you what we've done so far. But when you come in, first of all, you've got like this shelving unit. Now, before it used to have like all my card making stuff on it, and it used to take up the whole shelf. So they basically go like all the way back. So let me open the door here and you'll be able to see what I mean. So yeah, so they used to go like all the way, like to have card making stuff all the way along the shelves. So basically I've now got those in like storage boxes, what I can put in storage boxes, and just like really reduced it down. And then I've got these gorgeous kind of little corner edge displays, which is really nice. And then down here, this is like my Instagram accessories storage unit. So I put like little props and things on there that I use for my Instagram, and it's like my Instagram corner here of like props, and then my card stock, which I use for Instagram as well. And that all shuts very neatly behind a door. So my first shelf, I've done like a little cute display. So this is just basically like a little kind of like scented area. So we've got my incense sticks, which I've been burning, and then I've got wax melt burner, and I've got a little picture that just says follow your dreams, and some books, and my 2 little cactuses which have had a water this week. And then up here I've got my IKEA plant, my camera. Then moving down here, So I didn't have anywhere to store my necklaces. So basically all we did is we put a little hook just on here, and the plan is that I'll probably get like a few more, and they'll just go along just behind the telly so they're out the way, and it just makes them really easy and accessible. I then picked up this wall hanging. It was from Amazon. It was like £14. It's so gorgeous. I really like it, and it really inspired me to add teal into the room. And then I've got my prayer plant. So at night time, if you've ever had a prayer plant, it's so clever. The leaves like this come together and they sort of pray. I can't really get it to do it. It's so overgrown at the moment, but yeah, it literally, all the leaves come together like this and they pray. It's really strange. It moves. Anyway, yeah, so then what else have we got that's different? So I got a little kind of leather mat for my keyboard because this kept scratching the desk, so that's there. Got a new screensaver. There's me. That's a picture that I took the other day, and I'm planning on getting a logo made for that, because it's going to be like my, yeah, my like one of my YouTubey things. But yeah, like that's looking really nice. I'm really happy with how my desk is looking at the moment. It just looks really tidy and pretty. I recovered my office chair. So this office chair is probably about 8 or 9 years old, and when Ziggy was younger he scratched it to pieces. He doesn't do that anymore, but he has absolutely ruined it. And I went on Amazon and I managed to find this chair cover. So it's velvet, and I put a cushion underneath it just to make it really soft and squidgy. And then we've got my IKEA throw, which I just move around as when I would need it, just to make it really extra cozy. And it's just really lush. I love that chair. Me and Ziggy actually fit on it together, don't we? Yes, we fit on the chair together. So that's, yeah, that's Ziggy and me. Then I've got my craft storage unit, which I have redone, and we've got the rose gold marble on there with some grass, which I'm just loving. I think that's so cute. Then over here I've got all my hair products and accessories. I was toying with getting like a big sort of like fabric trug to put them in, but I do really like my rose gold baskets, and the metal box that I have there works really well because the straighteners can live on it and it doesn't like upset anything. So I think they're just going to stay like that. Then I got this wall hanging here. So I'm forever in the mindset that I like things to be in threes. So I've got my new wall hanging, my mirror, and then my huge plant, and they sort of live in like a trilogy of gorgeousness. Haven't really changed much in this corner. So this is my partner's drum kit, and he likes to sit and look out the window and play his drums. We are going to be moving this into the lounge, and we're going to put a big climbing frame in for Ziggy so that he can look out the window and just really enjoy some gorgeous sunshine. But at the moment we've just got to wait for him to make the space for that to happen. So this is like our storage, like winter wardrobe, and I've put all my coats in there so they're all tucked out the way. Then cross trainer. So this is my cross trainer. This was £60 on eBay. It was so cheap. It's absolutely massive though, and so heavy. But I do get some use out of it. I don't use it all the time, but you know, I do try to be healthy. I made a cute little picture up. So this was just a frame that I already had, and I put some Poundland postcards in it, and made a gorgeous little print. Then nothing's really changed with my wardrobe, but I have just sort of tidied it. And a couple of weeks ago I got this. It's not very tidy at the moment, but it's basically like a over the back of the door unit. So I've just hung it on the side of my tall boy, and basically it's got like all my cables, all my charging stuff in there for all my laptops. It's got some like spare like hair products in there, and yeah, it's just basically at the moment a free-for-all. I do need to sort that out, but it is just such a handy. Okay, so the area that's probably had the biggest change to it is my bed. So I have changed the lights round so that they are kind of like more kind of like drapey. I just wanted to see what the effect would look like and whether or not it would look good on camera. And I am definitely struggling with it a little bit just because it doesn't quite fill up as much as the frame as I would like it to. So I'm not sure whether or not they're going to stay like that or not yet. So then I got new bedding. I did pick this up on Amazon. This was £22 and it's from Catherine Lansfield. She actually makes my giraffe cushion. I always get so many questions about him. He's not exactly the same range, but it is like she's the same designer. And really interestingly, it does actually match the rug on my floor, and they do matching curtains as well, so I may pick those up. And then I got some new cushions. So we've got some teal ones at the back. They're just cushion covers that I've put over old cushions, and then these two smaller ones which I got from Primark. And then what else has changed? So I put my little YouTubey picture up on the wall, and then I did this. So this is again that marble, and I got a couple of accessories from John Lewis just to kind of give it a little bit of a kind of Moroccan vibe, which is really nice. Yeah, so I'm really happy with like the little changes that I've made, generally speaking. It did cost me about £100 to do everything, and I think that was, I'd say it's quite reasonable considering how many new things that I've put into this room to make it look nice. But every time I sort of look around the room now, I see something on every wall that I love, and it just makes me smile, it makes me more happy, and I spend so much time in here that I want it to be like the perfect space and I want to enjoy it all the time. So it does make me, yeah, it makes me enjoy it more, which is really, really nice. Hey guys, so I'm just going to end the vlog here. I just wanted to say that I've had a little bit of a mini disaster. When I say disaster, it's a bit like a scandal. I had to phone the police. I got robbed. What a way to end your holiday. So it was the first day of going back to work yesterday after a week off. And I was really looking forward to going back to work. I felt really positive. I felt like I'd achieved quite a lot on my week off, and I was just so happy with how my room turned out and everything, and I had loads of like stories, happy stories. So basically I came home to discover that my Feel Unique samples from the beauty kit that I ordered had been stolen. So I had a beauty kit, it was left in my dustbin apparently by Yodel, and yeah, because I'd gone back to work, they just left it and it got robbed. I also had a delivery from Amazon as well that had been left on my doorstep the same day, just several hours later, and that also got stolen. So it really like shook me. Like I was just so, I couldn't believe it had happened. There was a couple of other companies who were sending me things, and basically I contacted them and asked if they'd sent them, like, and when did they send them. And I think I've had 2 other parcels actually stolen. Obviously I don't know when it happened, but I've had 2 parcels which I was told had been sent and just didn't like turn up. So I'm wondering if the same thing has happened, because Amazon and Yodel didn't leave me cards or anything to say that they had left those packages there. So I didn't know until I'd actually like gone online and like looked, and there was like tracking information. It said it had been delivered, and I was like, oh, okay. So I'm working with Feel Unique and Yodel and Amazon to see if I can get replacements, but it's very unlikely. I don't even know if they'll give me a refund because, you know, I'm not sure what's going to happen yet. But it's made me just, it's really shook me, really shaken me, and it's ended up costing me a lot of money actually, because I decided that obviously, being that I get quite a few parcels, I didn't want other companies to worry that they were going to send me stuff and it not be safe. Now I've had things go missing, so I've actually invested in like a camera doorbell, so it's going to like watch what happens like on my front step and like keep an eye on like my new post box, which I'm having delivered today, and we're going to install, so keep an eye on Instagram because I'll probably do a picture of it because I'm very excited. It's actually like a big like parcel drop box type thing that's got like a security shelf in it that drops away, so all your parcels are like locked away underneath and they can't like just put their hand in and get it, which is so cool. But yeah, I'm just stunned. And I realise everyone's going back to work, and obviously parcel companies have had to like waiver the fact they don't have to like write people's like, take their like signature and stuff to say they've like delivered a parcel. They're just leaving them in like safe locations, but unfortunately my locations are no longer safe and somebody has been robbing me, so it's really, really sad, and it's just put such a down on my holiday. It's meant that I've had to spend nearly £200 on stuff that, you know, really I shouldn't need to buy. People should just be good, they shouldn't steal, and they are stealing my stuff. So I'm having to put extra security measures in place around my house, and then it just makes me feel that little bit more vulnerable on top of that, because I always think if you put security measures up, people then think you've got something that's worth value, so then I'm like even more, it's like a spiral. But yeah, I don't know, let me know your thoughts. But anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing week, enjoy yourselves, look after each other, and I'll see you soon.